Street food is usually supposed to be tasty, ready food or drink sold on public places such as streets, markets, and fairs. It is often sold by a hawker or a vendor from a portable store, cart, or food truck. Recently, street food has also been served in many mini-food terraces or street-side restaurants. Street food is one of the distinguished features of Vietnamese culture. It reflects the lifestyle and social development in Vietnam. The evolution of street food service is the indispensable needs of life because it is not only convenient and inexpensive, but it also creates jobs, particularly for countries that are in the process of industrialization and modernization. Thanks to its uniqueness, street food plays an important role in boosting Vietnamese tourism. In Hanoi, street food has become increasingly familiar to local people for a long time. Food is the glue that holds together a society separated by generation gaps, history, and social class. Despite the emergence of formal and luxurious restaurants, Hanoians from all walks of life still gather to eat in the same place that they have for decades, on the street. Most of the tourists coming to Hanoi want to experience that way of eating as well, since they are impressed by not only the tasty food, but also the special atmosphere at sidewalk restaurants. In this documentary, we'd like to introduce two popular street food paradises in Hanoi, with the typical dishes available there, as well as some of the most significant impacts of street food on Hanoi's tourism. Locating in Lê Đại Hành Ward, Hai Bà Trưng District, Đại Cô Việt Street is 1.5 km long, starts at Ô Cầu Dền, end of Nguyễn Street, to crossroad of Kim Liên, Lê Duẩn, and Giải Phóng Street. Đại Cô Việt is an old name of Vietnam under Dinh Lê dynasty. Đại Cô Việt Street passes some universities such as Hanoi University of Science and Technology and National Economics University. Therefore, this is one of the reasons why there are various kinds of street food available in this street like bánh mì, phở, grilled dishes, and hot pot. If you do not have your own vehicle, you can easily take the bus 26, 31, 35, or 54 to get there. One of the popular street food offered in Đại Cô Việt Street is bánh mì. This Vietnamese specialty was ranked among top 10 best street foods throughout the world by the National Geographic magazine, and 5 unbelievable sandwiches from around the world by the website huffingtonpost.com. Bánh mì was added into Oxford Dictionary as an official English word, whose definition is a Vietnamese sandwich consisting of a baguette, traditionally baked with both rice and wheat flour, filled with a variety of ingredients, typically including meats, pickled vegetables, and chili. Vietnamese bread originally came from the bread made in France, the Kingdom of Bread. However, bánh mì in Vietnam was first made for the working class, such as drivers, porters, and blue-collar workers. That accounts for the fact that bánh mì Vietnam had the shape of a baguette instead of a bun or a roll. With a long shape, it would be much easier for people to hold it by one hand and eat while working. Through times, the plain French baguette has adapted in various ways to become the present bánh mì Vietnam. In Đại Cô Việt Street, delicious bánh mì can be found at many corners, from a portable store to a street-side restaurant.
On Đại Cô Việt Street, there is another street food, which is phở, one of the most famous Vietnamese dishes. It was listed at number 28 on the World 15 Most Delicious Food, combined by Go in 2011. And according to the Oxford Dictionary, first, a type of Vietnamese soup typically made from bear stock and species, to which noodles and fillings like beef or chicken are added.
Pho is Vietnam's national soup. It's a whole meal in a bowl.
This flavor varies in different regions of Vietnam. However, pho in Hanoi is considered one of the most distinctive and traditional ones. People even say that some tens of kilometers away from Hanoi, pho is no longer as delicious as it is in the capital city. Hanoi's pho has a special attraction that can't be found anywhere else in Vietnam. The beauty of pho not only lies in the appealing taste, but also in the way it represents the changes in Hanoi living standard through time. From 1960 to 1990, due to the economic policies, food, especially meat, were very low, so pho for eating without any meat. At that time, people also had the habit of adding NSG, a common food additive, in pho to enhance its flavor. And then, after 1990, seeing a great development in Vietnam's economy, the living condition in Hanoi has increased significantly. The small meat in a bowl of pho, and people usually have a quay, a kind of Vietnamese donut, to eat with pho. Pho is among the most tried dishes of every tourist coming to Hanoi. There are hardly any street in Hanoi that doesn't have a pho restaurant, and that Goviet Street is not an exception. There are a large number of pho restaurants on this street. One of the most popular ones is pho Nguyễn, which is famous for pho with a pure sweet beef broth, tender thinly sliced meat, green vegetables, and crunchy quail. Another kind of street food on that Goviet that's also loved by lots of people is hot pot. This food has a quite interesting history. Centuries ago, when running house throughout Asia, Mongols used their cooking utensils, used their seals, and obtained helmets and saucepans to steam soup. Such was the strength of the original hot pot that it would fly over the Great Wall of China, which spread all over this huge country. Gradually, hot pots become ubiquitous in many countries in Asia. With the popularization of this dish, its ingredients vary from country to country, but usually include meat, vegetables, mushrooms, and seafood dipped in a well-prepared soup made by boiling beef or chicken bones. Hot pot was imported in Hanoi in 1975 from Saigon, and many alterations have been made to fit it with local taste. It contains a lot of stuffs like shrimp, oysters, beef, and various kinds of vegetables, manifesting a balance in the ingredients to create a harmony in flavor. During the past time, all elite families had a chance of enjoying this kind of food. However, nowadays, hot pots become very common, and the ingredients also change slightly as time gone by. Hot pots is loved not only for its taste, but also the atmosphere it brings. The families and groups of friends often get together, sit around the pot, and enjoy cozy meals. Not only is hot pot a meal, but the several-hour meal is also an interaction among people with continuous conversation. There is a hot pot restaurant on that Goviet that attracts hundreds of customers every day, which is Lo Phu Phu. This roadside restaurant is prepared for its different kinds of hot pot with diversity of fresh and delicious ingredients. All of them are offered with very reasonable prices.
One more great several-hour meal available on that Goviet Street is món nướng, or also known as Vietnamese BBQ. It is a balanced combination of numerous grilled ingredients like meat, seafood, chicken, and different kinds of veggies. They are usually marinated with special sauces and grilled on charcoal, which help pull out the unique taste of the food. Similar to hot pot, món nướng is favored by numerous people as it gives people the chance to gather and eat together in cheerful atmospheres. Nhắn nướng restaurant in that Goviet Street is among the most well-known restaurants offer món nướng.
Nhắn nướng is the first stall offering grilled dishes in Hanoi, opened some 8 years ago. Even until today, it is still packed with people despite burning competition. The owner says it wins because of its sauces.
The second place that is famous for street food is Tạ Hiện. This street is named after a historical hero of Vietnam. It is situated in the center of the Old Quarter. Now it is also known as Phố Tây, which is Foreigner Street, thanks to its famous international intersection. Tạ Hiện is considered to be the must-go destination for foreign visitors coming to Hanoi, with its unique characteristics of the capital city, both Asian and modern ones. When talking about Tạ Hiện, one thing people cannot forget to mention is beer. It is not a kind of drink only available in Hanoi, but beer in this capital city owns special features that are nowhere else to be found. Hanoi's beer, especially in Tạ Hiện, is not only famous for flavor and the coolness it brings, but also for the places that it is served. In the afternoon, especially under hot weather, Tạ Hien's pavements are filled with lines of people sitting on plastic chairs.
What do you think about the view here when you're drinking beer?
I really like it. It's very interesting. It's exciting.
How is interesting?
To see the traffic.
Does it make the beer better?
Yep. Sure. A good view, a good atmosphere.
Yeah. I like that too. I like the atmosphere here.
Yeah.
Some glasses of draft beer each only cost about 10,000 dong, and finger food in busy streets make an exquisite delight in Hanoi.
So, what are the impacts of street food on tourism of Hanoi? Its flourish boosts the tourist attraction services, and it comes along with plenty of positive consequences.
Magazine Worldwide have conducted a lot of documentaries about Hanoi street food, namely food and wine, natural adventure. Since then, most people came to Hanoi, exploring the local cuisines. Street food can be found on the main street of Hanoi, and down on many side streets and alleyways. Hence, tourists can easily seek for traditional cuisines without having to throw money at luxurious restaurants.
The unique features of Hanoi street food largely attribute to the tourist attraction. The utilization of environmentally friendly materials, namely young leaves, banana leaves, makes Vietnamese cuisines become exclusive. Besides, it can be seen that the popularity of street food, together with flexible serving time and the diversity of cuisines, have created a window of opportunity to boost the national tourism services. With food stalls countless, wonderful variety of dishes and flavors, Hanoi is slated as one of the top 10 cities street food of Asia by CNN. Especially, there are two popular dishes of Vietnam that have been taken into the Oxford Dictionary, bánh mì and pho. In Hanoi, street food is not merely a quaint or exotic culinary occasion, but is central to how people eat and helps define the culture and rhythm of the city. The food available in Hanoi Street is just as much a part of the city as its lakes and old world architecture. In fact, all of the elements combined with the indomitable spirit of Vietnamese people to produce a lively culinary sense that is both diverse and confronting.